energy of April is audacious. The word audacious. Have you ever heard someone said, you have the audacity? And that just refers to being very bold, fearless, daring. You're approaching life with a spirit of, I can do this. Yes, audacious. And it's very fitting because as I was meditating, and it's not that this is not something that I just decide this is the word of the month. This is what, no, this is after going through meditation and asking Spirit, what is the overall energy for the collective? Now, what you can do is throughout the month, you're going to see how this energy or this keyword or how the definition of this word begins to manifest itself for the next 30 or 31 days. And you're going to see it not only in your own life, but you're also going to see it in the world, in nature. You're going to see it because whatever happens above happens below. So the key word and the key phrases I want you to remember is about being daring, taking a leap, being fearless, having confidence, even in the unknown. There needs to be wisdom, because if you just keep going and doing things just to be busy, dun 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 dun, dun and have no vision, have no plan, or not being divinely guided, then you will soon burn out. That's what recreating is about. Co-creating is about being in alignment with this audacious energy. Now, it's not audacious only because I want you to move forward to get something great. It's that same energy that is necessary when it's time to release something that no longer serves you. It's that same energy that you have to be bold about, take calculated risks about, knowing things are working out by stepping out of your comfort zone. It takes some audacity. Some audacity. Some wayment moments to overcome. But you're already knowing that and putting this in the equation, that you've done these things before. You may have not done this specific new thing, but whatever skill set it took to get to this point in your life to overcome so many different things is the same skill set that you will be able to utilize as you go into the next level of your life. Sometimes we have to use audacity, and Spirit puts us in a position to follow its lead, to be in front, to be forerunners or pathfinders, or the first one to do it. You might be the first one in your family to go to college, or you might be the first one in your family to wake up to the spiritual enlightenment, or you might be the first one in your group to have to stand back and make some hard decisions. You might be the one that's going to show others how it's done just by you walking the path that has been set for you. And that takes audacity. That takes boldness. That doesn't mean that you are disregarding of others. That means you're being led. And sometimes it's going to feel like you're disregarding others. And Spirit's saying, no, it takes audacity. It really does take your willingness to move forward, to change. And sometimes you're going to have the audacity to have to quiet your mouth, quiet your being, withdraw yourself. You have to really venture beyond your comfort zone when you exert audacity, and not have a fear of what others are going to say. It doesn't mean that you don't think about it. It doesn't mean that that sometimes the thought of how did I get ahead and what am I going to do, it doesn't mean that will not grip you from time to time. But it also means that when you feel yourself having those moments of dense energy, of why, of scarcity, of fear, that you know that you are then out of the wheel, you are out of alignment. And so you put yourself back in alignment by raising your vibration. Wait a minute. And it becomes easier the more you take your attention off of the things outside of you, and you give that attention to yourself. It takes audacity to love you. It takes audacity to pull away from people, places, and things that in the past seemed like that was your whole world and you could never do without it. It takes audacity to trust the Most High in you. If everything was easy, then everybody will have already done it. I did that. I trust me. I did that, honey. If it had not been for me trusting in the fact that I know that all things work together for my good, you go on that rampage of gratitude. You got the audacity to believe in something you can't see. My intuitiveness, my connection with the all keeps me knowing that all things work together for my good. And what is for me, because I've seen it in the past. I've seen it in the past when I didn't have this and I didn't know how that was going to work. And you saying all of these things to yourself because you know the truth. You're just quantifying it. You're bringing it all together to remind yourself that you have done this before. Nothing beats a failure but a try. You can't get something without taking a step. And oftentimes, it's the in taking of a step that we get lost because we have to know the outcome. Yeah, we got to know the outcome. How it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, how much it's going to cost. Because I'll do what you say, Spirit, but just let me know all this so I don't be out here looking stupid. Anybody ever say that? You feel like I need to know because if I don't know, how I know? Well, that's all in your relationship. You are crafting, creating a relationship with your most high self. And as you connect with this and as you co-create, and by my putting my hands up, I mean you're in alignment. As you are in alignment with it, you become clear, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. All your clairs get clearer. And you have the audacity now to lean in and believe and walk through because you are a spirit having a human or a physical experience. But you learned more about your physical experience than you have learned about your spiritual existence.